Shake, 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 shake. This is Tom the Beer Whisperer, and I'm back with the second look at big Eddy Imperial IPA. Let's take a look at it, shall we? I'm going to pour this into the Double Blind brewery glass that my friends from Double Blind sent me. Pretty color on this one. Set that down for a second. And I want to read you a little bit from the website. Again, is a 9% Eddy IBUs. They do say that it has 100% malt base. That's interesting, because there are some Imperial IPAs that don't. They add, some have added Belgian candy sugar. There's the Hop Slam that adds honey. In fact, there's others that add honey, but that's the big one that comes to mind. And the reason for that is that it allows you to get that ABV up and with the malt presence down if you want that big difference between your malt and hops. And that may be the difference here that I'm getting, is that although it has 80 IBUs and that's pretty hoppy, the Hop Slam is 10% and about 100 IBUs, so it doesn't feel that hoppy, or doesn't feel as hoppy as that one does. Does that make sense? There you go. 9% 80 IBUs. To be an Imperial IPA, you really ought to have at least 80. I know there's a couple on the market that they don't get there, and they don't feel like they feel like a big IPA, but they don't feel like an Imperial. Six Rows, another one. They've got it's a tasty, they call it Imperial IPA, but compared to others on the market, it doesn't feel like it. And it's about $7 a bottle. So, I don't, for my money, I'm going another direction. It's tasty, but it's more of a big, West Coast IPA than it is an Imperial. And beer geeks don't want to say this, but it does become about money. It's about marketing. It's about money. Where am I going to spend my money on? Some of these are so expensive that you got to go a different direction. I wasn't sure the first taste, but I am liking this more, actually, and that's a test. Sometimes that you drink one Imperial and you drink the second one, it doesn't go down quite as well. This one does have seriously big grapefruit notes, so more grapefruity than piney, and those are usually the two big presents. Some folks want to describe, this and that about the grapefruit and the pine. Don't pay attention to that beer advocate, beer geek speak, because that's just folks pulling descriptions out their keister. They're just making that crap up, folks. It's grapefruit, it's piney, it may be other things, but when they start with some of these sub descriptions, it just becomes ridiculous, and pretentious. You start sounding like snobby wine folks, and that's not what it's about. The object is to make a great, flavorful beer that is complex, but we don't have to be snobby and ridiculous about some of these crazy descriptions these kids are giving them. It's ridiculous. You know what? And the truth is, the more I drink this, the more I do like it. It is big, and it's probably because it does have a bigger malt presence that I'm not feeling the hops as much as, say, the Hop Slam or even the Optimum. But it is good. Maybe it doesn't feel as big as some, but 9% 80 IBUs is not exactly little either. So, I'm gonna do my last, Dancing Buddha for you, and yeah, you know what, I've been hard on Lightnies in the past about some of their, middle of the road stuff. This Big Eddy Imperial IPA certainly is worth a try. You give it a shot, let me know what you think. I tell you what, Roger. Oh.